Are you hungry for greatness? Les Brown's "You Gotta Be Hungry" speech has inspired millions to chase their dreams with unstoppable passion. Join us for Get Hungry for Greatness. Les Brown's "You Gotta Be Hungry" speech. A journey to unleash your potential. Let's set the stage. It's the late 1980s and Les Brown, one of the world's most renowned motivational speakers, is delivering what will become one of his most iconic speeches. You Gotta Be Hungry. Brown, born in 1945 in Miami, Florida, knows struggle intimately. He and his twin brother were born in an abandoned building to a single mother, who gave them up for adoption at 6 weeks old. Raised by Mamie Brown, a domestic worker, in the impoverished Liberty City neighborhood, Les faced immense challenges. Labeled educable mentally retarded in school, he was held back in 5th grade, his self-esteem crushed. But Mamie believed in him, telling him he was destined for greatness. That belief, paired with a teacher's encouragement to never let someone else's opinion define him, set Les on a path to becoming a speaker, author, and coach who's inspired millions worldwide. Les begins his speech with a powerful declaration. To achieve your dreams, you must be hungry. He explains that most people fail not because they lack talent, but because they lack the burning desire, the hunger to push through obstacles. He shares his own story of overcoming adversity, recalling how he used to dream of being a radio DJ. At 21, with no formal training, he went to a local radio station every day, offering to do any job, fetch coffee, run errands, anything just to be near the industry. One night, a DJ got drunk on air, and Les seized his chance, taking over the mic. His passion and persistence paid off. He became a full-time DJ, eventually transitioning to motivational speaking, where he found his true calling. Les says hunger means doing whatever it takes, even when the odds are stacked against you. Les emphasizes that hunger requires a mindset shift. He tells the audience they have greatness within them, but they must believe it. He shares a story about his high school years, when a teacher, Mr. Leroy Washington, challenged him to stop accepting the mentally retarded label. Mr. Washington told Les, "Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality." That moment changed everything. Les began to see himself differently, to believe in his potential. He urges the audience to separate their performance from their identity. If you fail at something, it doesn't mean you're a failure, it means you're learning. Les says most people let failure define them, but those who are hungry see setbacks as setups for comebacks. They keep going no matter what. Les dives deeper, talking about the power of persistence. He tells the story of a man who wanted to be a boxer but was told he wasn't good enough. That man didn't quit, he trained harder, fought smarter, and eventually became a champion. Les says persistence is what separates the hungry from the complacent. He warns that fear will always be there, fear of failure, fear of rejection, but you can't let it stop you. He shares a personal anecdote about his early speaking career, when he bombed his first big speech, forgetting his lines and sweating through his suit. The audience laughed, but not in a good way. Les could have given up, but he was hungry. He practiced, improved, and came back stronger, eventually becoming one of the most sought-after speakers in the world. Les stresses the importance of your environment. He says you've got to surround yourself with OQP, only quality people, who lift you up, not tear you down. He recalls his own life, how his mother, Mamie, and mentors like Mr. Washington believed in him when he didn't believe in himself. Les warns that negative people, dream killers, will drain your energy, telling you your goals are impossible. He advises cutting them out of your life, or at least limiting their influence. Instead, find people who challenge you to grow, who share your hunger. Les says that when you're around quality people, their energy is contagious. It pushes you to be better, to keep fighting for your dreams. Now, let's pause and ask ourselves, are you truly hungry for your dreams? Les Brown says hunger isn't just a feeling. It's a commitment to take action, to persist through fear, to surround yourself with the right people. In 2025, we face our own challenges: economic uncertainty, self-doubt, and a world that can feel overwhelming. Are you letting fear hold you back? Or are you ready to tap into your greatness, to chase your goals with the same hunger Les had when he walked into that radio station all those years ago? Les's message is a wake-up call to stop settling and start striving. Les also talks about the power of imagination. He says you've got to see your success before it happens. Visualize it, feel it, believe it. He shares a story about his own dream to buy his mother a house. Growing up, they lived in a cramped apartment, and Mamie worked long hours as a domestic worker. Les promised her that one day, he'd buy her a big, beautiful home. He visualized that house every day, picturing Mamie walking through it, smiling. Years later, after his speaking career took off, he made that dream a reality, buying her a house in Detroit. Les says that when you're hungry, you don't just dream, you act. You take steps every day toward your goal, no matter how small, because every step brings you closer to your vision. Les wraps up with a call to action, urging the audience to live full and die empty. He says most people die with their greatness still inside them, their dreams unfulfilled because they weren't hungry enough to fight for them. He shares a final story about his own health struggles. He was diagnosed with prostate cancer in the 1990s but refused to let it stop him. He kept speaking, kept inspiring because he was hungry to make a difference. Les tells the audience to live with urgency, to give everything they've got, because life is too short to play small. The crowd erupts in applause, moved by his passion and authenticity. Les Brown's "You Gotta Be Hungry" speech has inspired generations since the 1980s. It's been shared in countless seminars, books, and online videos, with millions citing it as a turning point in their lives. Les, now in his late 70s as of 2025, continues to speak and coach through his company, Les Brown Enterprises, and his legacy lives on through the Les Brown Global Leadership Institute. His journey from Liberty City to global stages shows what's possible when you're hungry for greatness. The speech's message has influenced modern motivational speakers like Eric Thomas and Tony Robbins, who echo Les's emphasis on persistence and mindset. In 2025, Les Brown's "You Gotta Be Hungry" speech remains a powerful call to action. We live in a world of distractions, social media, endless notifications, the pressure to conform. But Les's words remind us to focus on what truly matters. Whether you're chasing a career, a relationship, or a personal goal, hunger is the key. Les's life proves that no obstacle, poverty, labels, or illness can stop a hungry spirit. His message is clear. You have greatness in you, but you've got to fight for it every single day. Les Brown's "You Gotta Be Hungry" speech is a timeless reminder to chase your dreams with relentless passion. In 2025, let's tap into our hunger, overcome our fears, and live full lives. So what are you hungry for? Hit that like button, share this video with someone ready to chase their greatness, and subscribe for more stories of motivation, persistence, and triumph. Until next time, get hungry and go after your dreams.